Hey everybody, for this video, I went out and I asked people, does age matter when it comes to dating? Does age matter? Is it important to you? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys. Okay, I'm here with?
Grace.
Okay, nice to meet you. When it comes to like dating and stuff, do you think that like age matters? Like, is it like important?
To an extent, I think obviously being of age is important.
Right.
But
Assuming, above 18, yeah.
yeah, I think to an extent.
Okay. Do you have like a limit? Like how old would you,
I probably wouldn't date anybody with a bigger than a 5-year
5-year
age gap,
difference?
at least in college.
Okay.
I feel like if you're in college, then you're not going to be able to relate to someone that's like already, established.
Okay, so you don't think that you could vibe with them or kind of like relate to them because you're in totally like different stages of life, so
Yeah.
you don't think that you could draw like similar experiences, so you wouldn't have like much to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you're like older, once you're like established and like independent, then as long as you can have like similar experiences and have stuff to talk about, then the age difference is not important.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think age matters too much the older you get.
Okay. So if you were like, 30 and there was a guy who was like 70 or something, but you share a lot of like, seen a lot of the same movies or something like that, like you would be like down?
I probably not 70.
Okay.
I think that's a lot. I think I wouldn't be able to relate to a 70-year-old at that point.
Okay.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. I'm here with?
Evan Lombardo.
Okay. When it comes to like, dating and stuff like that, like finding a partner, do you think that age matters?
I guess to a certain extent. I don't think that age matters as much when you're older. I think now it's really only weird because of grades, I feel like. Like around here when I see people, I don't think of it weird that someone's like a couple years older than me, but like in high school, if someone's a senior and you're a freshman,
That seems like a big difference.
yeah, you could be like 14 and they're 18, and that's a little
Technically
odd.
illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, illegal. I mean, I guess as you're older, everyone's more developed, like fully mature. So like, I think my parents are like 5 years apart or something like that, and so I don't think it's really that weird. I think it's just more when you're growing up. It's
Right, like when you're younger and still developing and stuff, like that few year difference can feel like a big difference because you feel like you're in totally different like stages of life and developmentally, yeah.
physically, emotionally,
Yeah.
everything like that.
Once you're like established and independent, like if you were 30 or something, like would you date someone like 30 years older than you? Like if they were attractive and everything else was there, like would age matter?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't see a problem with that. I guess it's judged a lot, but
Right, it is, yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't really see a problem in that. You can take whoever you want. I just, like, some, like, problems would arise for me. Like, if I dated someone that's 30 years older than me and I wanted to have a family or something like that.
Right, there could be trouble there. That's
That
true.
could, because, I mean, if my partner's 30 years older than me and I have a kid, then there's going to be a serious gap from when my partner dies off, and then
Right, you're gonna have like totally different like like you might have different values, you might have different lessons that you wanna, and you might just have problems just like conceiving a child biologically as well, right?
I just don't know. I mean, I think as long as you want to do it, I think it's fine. I don't think that's where age is the problem, but
But just for you personally, you're saying?
just personally, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a cap or like a limit of like age difference that you would say like once you're like established and everything?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay. It just depends on your thoughts, case by case basis.
I guess I have no idea.
Okay.
See how it goes, I guess.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, I'm here with.
Haley.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
When it comes to like dating someone and having like a partner, like romantic partner, do you care about age? Like, does age matter?
I think to a certain extent, yes, because of like what is seen to be socially acceptable.
Okay.
However, like as you get older, I feel like it doesn't really matter.
Right. Less importance as you get older, you're saying.
Yes. Yeah.
As of like right now, like what would you say like is like the oldest like you would like date? You know what I mean?
I'm a freshman, so probably like a senior, so 4 years.
Okay. And
3 or
then,
4 years. Yeah.
Okay. And then and I guess would you say that because as of like right now, like 4 year difference would feel like a big difference because you're still like
And I think
going
you're
through
just at like such different places in your lives.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would feel like a big difference. So you wouldn't want to go further than that.
Yeah, versus like when I'm out of college, like
Yeah.
maybe like 5-6 years wouldn't make as big of a difference.
Okay. So once you're like graduated and you have a job and stuff, like what age limit would you say then? Like, or would you even have one?
I think it really, for me, it just depends on like at what point you are in your life and like your maturity level.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
So maturity more important than age.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
number. Yeah.
Okay. So as long as like the person is mature and you get along and you could like share experiences, like you wouldn't say you really have an age limit?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So if you were like 30 or something and there's like an 80-year-old guy or something and like you have all these
I feel like at some point there would have to be like a level of like physical attraction, which I don't know like
Right. Okay.
would be there with someone who is like that old.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. But other than that, then you're saying it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Here with?
Yashvi.
Jessica?
Okay, nice to meet you guys. When it comes to dating someone, like having like a romantic partner, would you say that age matters to you?
I think it does, like, sometimes, like,
Okay.
but, like, it's okay if a person is, like, 2 or 3 years younger or older to you, but, like, not 10 years.
Okay. So like a small difference is okay,
Yeah,
but
a
like
small
once you get like 10 years, then like probably say no.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say?
I mean, the same thing, but I just have this thing where I can't date anyone younger than me.
Okay.
So, older, but like, yeah, by like a couple of years, nothing crazy.
Okay. And would you say that like once you got older and like you like matured a bit and you're kind of like you have your job and your career and stuff, would you say that you would like extend your like age difference like limit, or would you still say it would be the same?
I think I would still say the same.
Okay, you would still say just like a few years?
Yeah.
Okay. And why would you say so?
I don't know, like, no specific reason, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, but that's just like your preference?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what about you?
I mean, the same thing. Like, it would stay the same because long term, I think of like starting a family and stuff, and I'd want the person to be like relatively the same age so we wouldn't have any problems, but yeah.
Okay. So that like that way, because if they were like way older than you, then maybe like, you know, once your kids are like 15, like they're already like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
you might have problems. But if you're like around the same age, then, you know, you wouldn't have any problem like having the kids and raising them, and you would still be like living the same amount. Like, so that would just make more sense, like logistically, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with.
Abby?
Okay. When it comes to like dating and having a romantic partner, does age matter to you?
Within reason, yeah. I'd like them to be, I mean, at this point, I feel like I'd like another college student, so we're at the same, like, place in our life.
Okay. Yeah, because, well, I mean, assuming, of course, that, you know, people are above 18, but even if it was like an 18-year-old guy in like high school or something, you feel like you would be at different like stages because like you're in college and like that's a pretty different thing.
Yeah, that's more the issue to me, is just, like, not even, like, the number. It's just, like, you need to be in the same place in your life.
Right. And I guess those like different stages that we are in life right now is kind of like different if you take a few years. You know what I mean? Because a freshman in like college is kind of like a lot different than like a senior in college.
Yeah, I feel like every year is pretty big right now.
Yeah.
It's like, 30, 31, same.
Yeah, I see what you're
19,
saying.
20, big.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it, yeah. So what would you say, what would be like your age difference limit as of right now?
So I'm 19, almost 20. I think I'd go 18 to 21.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Any of that is all good, I guess.
Okay. And then would you say, so once like you graduate college and you have a job and you're establishing a career or something, you were saying that it doesn't matter as much. What would be like your age difference then?
So if I'm like 25, you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe, well, I wouldn't want to date a college student, I guess, but
Okay, you're
I'd go
right.
up to like a 30-year-old probably if I were 25 easily.
Really interesting.
So my parents are 8.5 years apart. They met when they were like in their 30s.
Okay.
So maybe I have a different perspective on it for that reason.
Okay, interesting. No, I'm kind of surprised because I thought you would like say older or whatever. But would you say that like, would you say that just the 5-year difference because, you know, it still kind of matters in relation to where you are and in like what kind of experiences you have and what you'll be able to talk about in common and stuff?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, 5 years was sort of like my like safe number. I probably would I would go higher for like, you know, depending on the situation.
Right. If he's like an awesome guy and you have so much in common, then you might go like 10 or 20 or something.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like 5 is like safe, you know.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it if it's under 5.
Right. But you wouldn't do something crazy like, you know, if you're like 25, you wouldn't date like a 50-year-old probably.
I don't think I would. No.
Okay.
I just don't think that we'd ever be on like the same seeing eye to eye.
Okay, you'd be on. But hypothetically, like, what if you were?
I mean, maybe, and I guess I'd think about it, but I just right now I can't see it happening.
Right. But you're not there right now. But maybe in the future you might think about it. Maybe.
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.